everyone, it's Savella Turner. How are you guys doing today? Today I thought I would hop on and talk about social media. Talk about social media. All right, guys. So here's the reason why I actually wanted to do this live video today. Okay. Earlier this week I had about probably 7 people jump into my inbox. And all of them, and I'm not kidding, all of them was asking me the same type of question, not exactly the same question, but the same type of question, which was, "Hey Harry, how are you? Thanks for hopping on." Which was, how should they, what do you mean add you? Add you where? How should they, um, I'm sorry guys, I keep looking at this guy's, accept your request. Request to what, sir? How should they set up their social media page? Okay. So here's the thing. I explained it, right? And hopefully they have set this up. I have not checked because I just haven't, to be honest with you. But here's the thing. So after I talked to those people, okay, I decided to create a social media checklist. The reason why I decided to create that is because if those people are asking me, excuse me, how to set up a social media page, and I'm talking about any page, you can just kind of use it for any of the social media platforms, okay? But it's primarily for Facebook, but you can use it for anything. I figure if those 7 people are having a hard time, how many other people are having a hard time trying to set up their social media, where to start, how to get started with it? That's one thing that nobody really tells us, really, is how to set things up properly so that you can look professional, so that you can be a professional, and so all the dots are connecting the way they should. Nobody really tells us this, like real talk. I mean, at least from my experience, I've had people say, you should get a Facebook cover page. Okay, well, how do you do that? You know what I mean? Some people don't know how to do that. It's not that they are silly or dumb. It's just they don't know how. So a lot of people don't really take the time to show them how to do that. Okay. And that's what I found. Now, granted, you can't be taking up people's time. People have to charge for certain things. I definitely get that. But a lot of time I've just found that it just takes a quick, I usually do a quick Zoom for people. I'll do that real quick. I'll say, okay, I'll send you a Zoom because it's faster for me to show them that way than to actually explain it to them. You know what I mean? So I decided to create a social media checklist that has several points on there for you so that you will know exactly what to do. Okay. Hey, Alicia, how are you? Thank you so much for hopping on so that you know exactly what to do, guys. Okay. And that's going to give you certain points that's going to it's going to make you think like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Or maybe you thought about it, but you have to do it. So that's what the social media checklist is about. So if it's something that you're interested in, you know what? Just put SM in the comments below and I'll send you the PDF. Okay. Sorry about that. I slapped my leg. I will send you the PDF and you guys can, go step by step on setting up your social media page, because I really do think it's important, especially if you are starting a business, right? Or you're thinking about starting a business. The first things that you absolutely should do, especially if you're going to be online, guys, it's like if you're offline. Imagine that you started a business offline. And so what are some of the things that you would have to do? Some people may know, some people may not, but a couple of the things that you would have to do, hey, Yana, how are you? Thanks for hopping on, would be you got to get a business license, period, right? Online, you probably don't have to do that depending on how much money you have made. I'm not going to go into that. That's a whole nother subject. And then after that, you go pick your location, right? Your building or your space, right? Online, you don't really have to do that. And then you have to also furnish it, right? And then you have to get a phone. These are things you have to set up. You follow me? So it's the same thing with starting an online business. There's things that you have to set up. And if you're on social media, which you are, whichever platform, you need to get that set up correctly. And I use the word need, okay, instead of should, because you absolutely need to get that set up correctly, okay? If you don't, then when people come to your page, it's not going to look professional. Okay, your cover photo is usually black. I've seen a lot of people, theirs is just black because they either don't know how or they just haven't done it. So that's one of the main things. For me, I didn't learn that for a long time. I really didn't. I just put up a cover photo that I created. Okay, and then I had one created for me. I used that for about probably like a year. And then I created the one that's up there now. And next week there'll be a new one up there. So I think as you evolve, as you learn, as you become whatever it is you want to become, you change those out. But initially, you should get one set up. And it's not very expensive. You can either do it yourself on Canva or whatever you prefer to use, or you can pay someone on Fiverr to accept, create that for you. It's pretty reasonable depending on what you want. Or you can connect with me and I'll, help you with, finding the person to get that done for you. Okay. But in any case, your social media checklist is super, super, super important. It is super important. So that's really what I wanted to say today is, I just thought that it would be important for me to come on and share this information because, again, a lot of people don't know. And I want to give you the checklist. Like, I want to give it to you. I want to give it to you. And it's free, guys. It's a free. Like I said, I created it a couple of days, maybe a couple of days ago. And I just thought, let me put it out there and give it away to people. If you don't need it, then you don't need it. But maybe you know someone who can use it. You know what I mean? A lot of times you can just send somebody something and they'll follow it step by step and then tweak it as they need to, right? So anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome Saturday. You are welcome. Hope you're having a good Saturday as I am. It's a beautiful day in our neighborhood, which is Colorado. It is so nice today. So anyway, I just wanted to come in and say that you guys have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next video. Okay.